Is physical activity important in phase 2?
Absolutely. It's from a weight management, it even becomes that much more important. We've done some math on what the human body kind of needs to maintain weight, and especially when you get people that lose 50, 100, 150 pounds, their maintenance calories, they're not carrying a 100-pound sandbag on them anymore. So the activity even becomes that much more crucial. The great part about it, you're not carrying the 100 pounds, so physical activity should be easier. That's what I always like to say, to put it straightforward. But it's going to play a bigger role, in keeping you in a healthy range that you want to be. And the great thing is, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. Walking is amazing for anyone. And of course, it can domino effect to strength training, to yoga, to running a marathon. But there's just obviously a lot of things that are out there, and definitely people should keep that at the forefront of their behaviors, as well as the food stuff.
Yeah, I would just make a quick calorie point, and then Kim or Tony invite you to talk about maybe some of the cognitive emotional benefits of physical activity. If you're doing the HMR program minimum, 2,000 calories or more in a week, call it 300 a day, you might look at that and say, gee, 300, I mean, how much of a difference is that? But think about how long you want to manage your weight for. I mean, for the rest of your life. And 300 calories on average every day is often the difference between that being what might have been a weight gain day. It might actually be a weight loss day. And those differences add up significantly over time. And the research is so clear how important maintaining your physical activity is after losing weight as part of managing your weight more successfully over time. So Kim, what about the mental benefits of physical activity? Do these play a role in phase 2 as well?
Absolutely. Physical activity really helps to heighten the mood, and it helps you to deal with stress, and stress can have a huge impact on weight management. Can keep us from stress eating those foods that don't support our long-term goals. And another thing I'd like to add is that physical activity tends to have a synergetic effect on what we eat. So if we are doing the work to do the physical activity, we're more likely to eat the foods that are on our plan.
Absolutely. Reinforces everything that you're up to commitment-wise. Tony, what do you add to that?
These guys covered most of it. I would just add one word to the synergistic effect you mentioned, and that is protective. I feel like it really can serve as such a protective, whether that's behavioral or otherwise. And I think that the other thing is, for me, the success cycle behavior. For some of us, it's that lifeline. It's when things feel impossible, well, I could always do something, whether it's 5 minutes of PA, and what that does to even a day that just feels like it was trashed. You could still do something PA-wise that will connect you to the success cycles. And I just feel like it's always there in our back pocket, and it's just a gift.
Really is. And you said it, even if it is 5 or 10 minutes, that can make a difference. And the difference is maybe not on a calorie level, but on an emotional and commitment level. So great stuff. Environmental control, it continues to be important in phase 2. Physical activity continues to be an essential imperative behavior as well.